What it is, what it do, man. Welcome to episode 4 T3MU TV. Put some claps in there, man. Put some claps in there, man. It's your host, Nero.
Your boy, Quest.
And John's here too. What up with it?
We got John back. Let's throw some claps. Yes, sir. Word, man. Definitely. Quest said we got, you know what I'm saying? Get that Poland Spring
We
sponsor.
need it. I'm saying we need it. Poland, holler at us, man.
Listen.
We just found out that it's not international water, and apparently it's made in New Hampshire.
Facts.
For those, apparently people know that. I don't think people do, but just so you know.
Because I definitely didn't know that. So shit.
Little Snapple fact
know
for the
that's
people.
a fun fact. I knew that.
People don't know that shit. This was Yachty. Took a walk to Poland to get this.
How y'all been though, man? How's your week been?
Good, man. Maintaining like always. You know, the weather's getting a little better out here, so makes you feel a little better about life, going about your day and stuff. So
We warm today.
yeah, for sure. No jacket.
No jacket.
Everybody be asking me, they like, why you wear a jacket? Y'all, we all be bundled up. I'm like, well, I'm good today.
Because we do this in the Arctic, typically.
Listen, bro.
Right in Poland.
Right in Poland, bro. So send that spring. That bread, you know what I'm saying?
But nah, definitely the weather definitely makes it nicer. You know, makes it easier to deal with the day-to-day maintenance and whatnot. So
Absolutely.
I would say that's definitely the best part of the week so far. It's the good weather.
For sure. Hopefully it come quick, because pause, but you know.
You know how spring is out here, man.
Yeah, man. It'll be here, then we'll get some cold days.
It's
and
going to
be
snow
like,
in like 2 weeks.
Boston will humble us real fast.
You know it.
Real fast. But I got some quick hitters. You know, Steph exploded last night for 50 plus. You know, we got Luka sends his message to the Mavs when he got to play against them in LA. And what else? Oh, okay, that's all I got. That's all I got for the quick hitters. So, what y'all was thinking about that? Those two things real quick.
Luka, man. The
Luka Magic.
The Luka thing is that's funny to me. I like it. Obviously, like that tension in NBA, that kind of rivalry, even though it's not like player rivalry, it's still like that tension. Everybody we like that drama. Like, you know what I'm saying? When they make it a soap opera, it's always interesting. But I like it. I like the little push-ups he was doing in front of Nico. That shit was funny.
Dev gave him a stare down.
Yeah, like those push-ups was weak though. I ain't gonna lie. But
He ain't never been known for his conditioning. You know that. That's not him.
he should have like something else. But
He was really showing out.
You
know how it be,
flex,
bro.
kept it moving.
You know how it be if you play a former team.
I get it, but
You a
do
little
something that you at least you do, man.
He
You have
hadn't even practiced those.
You're right.
He practiced that celebration.
That's how you know he got that swag to him. You know what I'm saying? He got that swag. But what y'all think about Steph and his 50-point explosion?
Before I go on that, I gotta touch on the Luka thing too, because you know I'm a Lakers fan.
Oh, do your thing.
But so that was I liked it. I liked his energy. I liked the energy that he brought. I liked the game that he played. He's not even playing at his best basketball right now.
At all.
Yeah,
Shooting like 25% from three right now, and we know he can shoot the ball better than that. So like once we really get going, I think we could be scary. So I'm excited about the future for the Lakers. As I said last time I was here, I think it's nothing but up from here. And the way we're playing defense, that's a whole different story. But just talking about Luka's game, I think he's doing well for right now.
Yeah. That Steph thing's crazy. I feel like we've been waiting for Steph to do that. In a sense, like he's gonna go off. I don't think he's missed a step. People keep saying Steph slowed down. I don't think so. The team has just got worse, so it's easy to key in on him. But now he got Jimmy. He got, you know what I'm saying, more weapons around him. He can do his thing now.
Yep.
And you could tell the Warriors are playing with a little bit more energy. Like they feel like they can beat teams. So Steph doing stuff. I wouldn't be surprised if that's a hard streak for him more to come. And he started going off for like 40, high 30 games and stuff. So.
Looked like Jimmy was a great addition.
Yeah. So to Rock, like Rock was right about that.
Yeah,
bro.
Rock. Yeah. He gonna pump when he get back. He gonna pump his chest about that.
They
So
say that was a good move.
Deservingly
he
so.
be glad that
Deservingly
he,
so.
you know what I'm saying, he ain't here because he gonna be like, I told y'all.
For
So
sure.
you know, but for me, the Luka thing was just exciting to see. I've had a similar situation. I'm not Luka Doncic though, you know what I'm saying, but playing your former team, it brings a different side out of you. You know what I'm saying? You just want to do so fucking much. That's what it is. You want to do so much. So to see him hit some shots and do some things successfully, I know he, you know, it was just good to see.
Yeah.
Let's just say that. It was good to see. And Steph, come on. It's a love and hate thing with me and Steph because I feel like Steph is everything I was supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause, yo, no funny shit. No funny shit. It's a love and hate because I end up fucking with Harden. He's the successor out of that out of that battle, and you know them having a dynasty. So it's just like at a point I had to say, how could you hate him when this is who you kind of would be if you use that. If you would have put the full potential in, you know what I'm saying? Because I got a spitter. Yeah,
absolutely.
You know, I sit behind here and talk my shit, but I can really spit that thing.
Yeah. And I think that's why Steph's more relatable to everybody because like Steph is not like he's not like crazy tall, like crazy gifted, like God given. That's all skill and like work. Like kind of anybody could have been Steph, and it's not to like discredit him. What I'm saying, like with that work ethic and that mentality, like anybody could have been a shooter. Like you know what I'm saying?
It's an achievable but unachievable skill set.
Correct.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Because it's like anyone can go in the lab and put all those shots up, but will you be Steph? Probably not.
Probably
not. It's more achievable than you saying you can dunk. You'll never be LeBron. You'll never be 6'8".
Yeah.
So I get you.
Never be Shaq.
More controllable.
Yeah, you never be KD.
Yeah.
Word.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Dirk Nowitzki.
Right.
Yeah. So.
100%.
Yeah, man. So it's always good to see Steph do his thing. You know, I'm hard on him because of the rivalry, but dude's a baller. Dude's a baller.
And we gotta appreciate our stars now, bro.
Yeah, you do.
100%.
We getting to that age, bro, when we're gonna be telling our kids and our nephews. You know what I'm saying? We get to that age where our kind of generation of hoopers is gone. Like everybody's gonna play in the NBA and that's gonna be younger than us. That's crazy.
Facts,
Nasty
bro.
work.
And it's already, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
it's already kind of like that.
Yeah,
but, you know, it's getting there for real.
It really is though.
Okay. Quick hitters, man. Quick hitters. But on to NBA topics, man. On to our topics that, you know, I know we're gonna get crazy on, but our first one of the night is do the Cavs have what it takes to make a finals run? No. You always go to John first. You always do that.
I only did that.
I seen that. I be like, yo, when I be editing, I was like, John, go ahead.
Because he knew I was ready. He knew what my response was gonna be.
Yeah. And I went first on the last thing, so I was like, I'll kind of.
Okay, you'll let him go.
Nah. And I feel like I said a little bit of this last week. Like they just don't. Obviously, it goes through Boston. I'm not a Celtics fan, but it goes through Boston. The Cavs kind of tried to reorganize themselves to beat Boston.
Yeah,
you know that's obviously the ceiling. So, and I don't think they did that. Like, I think Donovan Mitchell's a good player, and I think Darius Garland, like I said last week, he's stepped up his game, and he's proved to me that he's better than I thought he was. Yeah. He's always injury prone. This is probably the most games he's been available. So that's a step up. But outside of that, I'm just and Mobley too. He's stepping a huge step up.
Mobley's really the X factor.
But it's just I still don't think it's enough. There's too much depth on the Celtics. There's too much. They have too much going on, and they just can't stop that. So I really don't think there's much that they can do. Like I think we'll be impressed with whatever level step they take. You know, because we're like the ceiling wasn't that high for them when the season started. So I think that what they're doing right now is impressive, but I think that's about as high as it goes.
So what do you see their ceiling?
I see their ceiling being the conference finals.
Okay.
By default,
because
they got the number 1 seed.
Exactly,
and that means the Celtics.
So what's your real answer? You think they're gonna be a second round exit, first round exit?
Probably conference final because the seeding the
seeding will be in their favor.
The Celtics are gonna have to probably play the best team out of like the Bucks or the Knicks or whatever.
Yeah, and I don't think the East is that strong that they got to worry about the low seed. So I think that they can still make it to the conference finals, but I just don't think that they're gonna pass the Celtics. I think they're better than the Bucks. I think they're better than not Philly. Excuse me. Better than the Knicks. So it's like those better than the. There's no one else that I even think like necessarily in their league. So it's like it kind of just stops there. Yeah, it really stops there.
Yeah,
Bucks and Knicks.
Yeah, facts. Orlando and like Detroit are coming up, but they just
I don't think they're not ready.
They just punching bags right now.
They're like a piece away or something.
Yeah. Facts. What about you, Quay?
I agree, but I'm gonna be a little more harsh than him. I feel like he's being nice. I don't know why.
I like Donovan. He's doing all he can.
I don't believe
he does what he does.
Everybody's going crazy. Like I don't believe in him at all. Like I keep saying, this reminds me of the Toronto team when they had DeRozan and Kyle Lowry. Atlanta Hawks when they had Jeff T, Kyle Cole. Like it's the number 1 seed. It look good, but they're not real contenders to me. Like I cannot see them being Boston. Boston's way too little of a team. Like it's just I don't believe Garland has enough star power on him to help.
Hard as shit on Garland.
Me and him kind of feel similar. He's being a little nicer because he is balling out this season. He is, but I just don't believe in him when it matters. Like he's
never there.
He's never there, and it's just never enough. Like. You know, they play tonight, so hopefully we can see what he do. But like I said, I just don't believe in the Cavs at all. I personally think the Knicks can get them. I absolutely think the Knicks can beat them.
I can see that.
I think the Bucks can beat them for sure.
Damn.
So yeah, if I'm being honest, but I just think they might go to the conference finals because of the road they got to take. Like I said, the Celtics are gonna have to beat the higher seed that's left. So if it's gonna be the Knicks or the Bucks, whoever wins that, whatever the case may be, the Celtics are gonna probably take them out, and then the Cavs are gonna get to the conference finals by default. But I still say Celtics in 5 or 6.
Yeah. Also, I think the Cavs have been a little bit healthier. The Bucks have been a little injury prone, so I think that might slide in their favor too.
I don't know. I feel like everybody's counting them out, so they playing with house money, because if they lose, it's like everybody expect them to lose, So.
But who's counting them out? I feel like
you are.
You are.
You just said that.
But both of y'all are not. So
no, because my expectation wasn't where yours at. I didn't expect them to do this. So the fact that they're at where they're at is impressive to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's all I expected. I never expected them to beat. I think people have a higher ceiling for them than should be. They're overhyped.
They're just as good as OKC. They are, bro. They are.
I can't see them winning the finals.
They really are.
I cannot see this team winning the finals.
I think
you can see OKC
being the number one seed on the West and being the number one seed on the East are two different things.
You gotta break it down,
You know
because if you saying that just means you don't believe in Donovan Mitchell. Well, you don't believe in Garland as well.
I just don't believe in the team. Is nice. It's constructed nice, but they don't have enough offense. They don't have enough scoring for me. And they don't have enough shooting. Shoot.
It sounds like they just are not appealing to you.
It's not about appealing because as long as you get the job done, that's what I'm a big fan of. It's not gonna be sexy and you know what I mean.
Okay.
But I just don't think they have enough when playoff basketball slows down and they keen on your weaknesses. I don't think Ty Jerome and George Niang is gonna be able to match people like Mikal Bridges, Derek White, Drew Holiday. You know what I'm saying?
Mikal on the downcline.
But I think he's still better than anybody on that Cavs supporting. For sure.
That's not Donovan or Garland. And my thing is those two being undersized guards. When basketball slows down in the playoffs, I think that's gonna be a problem. Yeah, especially when you're dealing with Drew Holidays and you're dealing with Jaylen Browns and you're dealing with.
So you telling me Donovan Mitchell can't chop?
It's not about chopping.
I mean, if he gonna be guarding him, you don't think?
What happens if Donovan Mitchell gets 2 fouls? In the first quarter.
It's tough now.
They can't afford.
Run through Evan Mobley.
They can't afford any errors, is what I'm saying. Right. The Celtics have more room for error. A lot of more teams have more. They have to be perfect. What happens if Donovan Mitchell and Garland is not having 30 each night in the playoffs? They're probably not going to be in the game, bro. No. It's probably not going to.
Are you expecting Mobley to get to 25 and 16?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Not every night.
Not every night.
He can.
And if
he was an all-star, right?
He was.
So you throw that in the Birkin.
I love his game for sure.
You throw that in. You expect him to have a big night like that.
But I think he needs that 25 when they both having 30 to even win.
He can do that as well.
I think if they're having less than 30 or 25, Donovan Mitchell and Garland, then he gonna have to have 40.
I think they're slept on.
You're not wrong.
And I think they can make a finals run. The East is. Yeah, it's beat the Celtics. It is the Celtics conference, basically. It's beat the Celtics, and I think they have a good chance of beating the Celtics in the 7-game series.
They got to prove it to me. They ain't even done
it. They won one game without Donovan. You think Donovan can't get them 2?
Didn't they lose 2 with him?
Yes. It's 1 and 2 right now.
Ain't that something?
We'll see tonight if they knot it up or if the Celtics finish the series 3-1. You know what I'm saying? But
see how that
I think they could definitely make a finals push. Let us know what y'all think, man. Leave a comment. Okay. Moving on to the next topic. LeBron says he understands why Ant doesn't want to be the face of the NBA. Why should you be the face of the NBA when the people that cover the sport they basically shit on you?
Yeah, absolutely, for sure.
I don't agree with that, and I mean, I want to say this first too. I agree. Charles Barkley said we shouldn't be giving people that title; they should earn it, and I feel like they should earn it. But Ant is one of those candidates who is on his way to earning it. We're really not giving it to him, but I just feel like the young dudes, bro, or this generation, they just play it too cool. Like, everything is like, I'm not trying. Like, really, bro, you're not trying? Who the fuck's gonna get motivated and inspired off that? You know what I'm saying? It's like, they give off this effort like everything is it just happened like that.
I agree with that, but I don't think that's the case with Ant.
Yeah.
I think Ant is a hooper. He got the swagger. He show you he want to go at you. He gonna guard the best player.
Facts.
And LeBron's 100% right. Like, especially that's just the world today. Like, with social media, everything's so quick to big you up. But as soon as you get on top, like people feel like you on top too much.
Yeah.
Niggas trying to tear you down. Like we was talking about the Drewski shit last week. Like, you know, like he's on top now, but it's gonna be something that come out or one little mishap, people gonna try to shit on you. Like that's just how the world works, and it's just like that's a lot of pressure. Everybody can't be like LeBron, like
absolutely
flawless. Like never had like a cheating scandal, never had like a kid on somebody, never been in trouble with the law. Like the only thing he had is the high school shit when he accepted the car, and like that really wasn't even his fault. You know what I mean? So
LeBron?
Yeah.
Nah, his mom bought him that.
Nah, he couldn't play.
Yeah,
he couldn't play. You know what?
but his mom bought him that, right?
But she got the money from somewhere else and shit. That's why he had to sit out.
Nah, I think they said she took out a loan. That's why he beat the case.
Bro, his mom, they were broke, bro. That's what
they were. But you could take out it was his senior year.
I'm not saying I'm not. Yeah. But I'm saying we all know that money came from somewhere else.
The car was probably worth more than the house.
I'm not disagreeing with you, but I could have sworn when they because I think they said it on More Than a Game that his mom bought the car. She just took out a loan. Come on. And it was like, she knows he's going #1 and all that bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but LeBron's trying to get some money.
Yeah,
I'm not mad at him, but I'm not saying that's even wrong. But
early NIL.
That's the only thing people in like maybe his Miami decision, but like LeBron's had like a flawless like to be in the spotlight that much and people to really like hate you that much and want to see you fail. It's a tough job to have, bro. Like, I wouldn't want that shit either, for sure. Like, I don't know.
That's bullshit. You would want to be the face of the league.
Nah, bro.
Yes,
why?
you would.
If I can still get my money and not be the face, why would I want that?
I want to be the face. Give me all the commercials, all that.
You can have commercials. You can have all that shit, your sponsorship, but not be the face.
2 basketballs.
The face is different. Like, I don't know.
No, it is. You take on a lot, but that's what. I mean.
But to a point, like to argue the point, I feel like we shit on everybody. You know what I mean? No matter what, if you're the face or if you're the sixth man, you know what I mean? You're gonna get shit on. That's what it is now. That's controversy sells.
Facts.
So people want to hear more about a bad thing than a good thing. Like people don't tune in the first take to hear joy stories. They want to hear bullshit. They want to hear them talk shit about people. They want to hear Perkins talk down to somebody. Yeah. So there's that aspect of it, and two, there's the second aspect of like heavy is the head that wears the crown. You know what I mean? You get paid all this money to be that guy. So obviously you're gonna, there's gonna be some slander thrown your way. That's what you got to deal with. Jordan had to deal with it. Before that, Magic probably had to deal with it. Bird had to deal with it. Like that's kind of what just happens. But now with media being the way it is, it's more access to you, more access to seeing it. So you got to deal with more shit. So it sucks, but
I think
that's why you got a couple mils in your pocket.
Yeah, but I think it's a different type of limelight when you're in a face. Like it's different. Like I don't know. Yeah, we shit on people here and there, but do we care as much? Like KD,
John Morant gets just as much slander for his gun shit. You don't think so? John Morant wasn't getting killed last year.
Nah, he was.
But we forget about it now.
We didn't forget that he was shooting shit up in the club. No, he didn't. He had the gun in the strip club. Who forgot?
It's just not emphasized anymore.
It's not. If that was LeBron, you think that would be the first thing they said?
Yeah, they've been looking for that though.
But I'm just saying.
Yes, you're right. They've been looking for that.
You know what I mean? If that was LeBron, they maybe have shirts with that nigga somewhere.
Yeah,
nah. You know what I mean? Like, you know I ain't lying, bro.
Nah, they would force it. They would force it. They did have LeBron's, you know what I'm saying, BITCH shirts.
Yeah, like even
they would go crazy.
Right, like you go to Celtics games, they still got LeBron shirts.
Yeah, they still hate LeBron.
Yeah, they still hate him. No love for the boy.
I think it's different. Like even KD kind of went under the radar when he doesn't play bad, when he doesn't play well, or he gets swept. Like if that was LeBron, niggas like, oh LeBron when he finally got swept, LeBron got swept.
You're right.
It's different. KD went to the Warriors, and people still talk about LeBron's decision over the Warriors' decision, and I think that was a way weaker move. LeBron went to a team when they kind of had to put pieces together and figure out to win. KD went to something already established. You know what I mean? People still don't criticize him nearly as much.
That's
you know
true.
what I mean? And he went to the team that beat him a month before that. So it's like being the face is different. That's all.
Being the face, it do take a lot. It do take a lot, but that's what come with it. Mike did it. Kobe did it. You love them, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so it's like
they definitely had scandals.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had way worse. LeBron's the only person that's been flawless.
So, respect to him for that,
but he's also fucked up shit too.
In terms
Dunk
of what?
contest.
How y'all blaming him because he didn't want to be?
I mean, he does play a part in it. Now it's not his fault right now, but he does play a part in that.
The dunk contest was still good when LeBron was in the league.
Yeah, it was. Ain't no way he couldn't have gone in there with Josh Smith and them.
Why?
Why not? You had nothing to lose at that point. You only had MVPs.
All the stars do it. If you got that bounce, bro, we want to see.
Jordan.
LeBron going to do it his own way, and I respect that. It's not about what everybody else do.
He is.
And that's why people say he's number 2.
Yeah, no bullshit.
Hey,
no bullshit.
That's because they just want to hate. But go ahead, do your thing.
But yeah, we gonna see who the next face of the league is. Shit. Cause it's looking a little wishy-washy.
Yeah.
1 week is one year is this person. Next 6 months is this person. Next 3 months is this person.
Quick question for y'all: do y'all think that's good or bad for the league? Like, I feel like I don't know how the league's gonna be once LeBron retire and like I said, all our legends go, like KD, Steph, and shit. Like, how is it gonna be?
Watered down.
You think it's gonna be better for the league? That's gonna be more spread out, or you think it's gonna be like people not gonna care as much?
Watered down.
Yeah, I agree. Because I mean, shit, they're struggling right now for interest.
That's true.
You know what I mean? We don't have enough rivalries, enough interest in like regular games. So it's like you lose one of the biggest stars. You lose Steph. You lose Bron. Like all the casual people who just know the names like that. Yeah, they're kind of gone. So like, who are they looking for? Yeah. You know what I mean? Do they know Jalen Green exists?
Right.
Do they know who these players are? You know what I mean? They might know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
They don't know what saying.
You know, it's like. At that point, then what are people? It's only hardcore fans and people who are really into basketball. Yeah. So I think it changes the game to a point. So you know, they need a star because think about the transition between the Jordan to the Kobe Shaq era. Like that, it was terrible. Like the NBA struggled at that point. That's why they had the different issues with the lockout and different things like that because it was like we don't have a star right now. So you know, I think we're gonna go through a similar situation.
Star is very important. Back, man. Sorry about that. Listen, I don't know what the fuck going on. Spooky Friday or Freaky Friday. But nah, it's 3 niggas up here. We ain't doing no Freaky Friday.
Wait a minute now.
Cut that out.
What? Nah. Cut it out. You know what I'm saying?
Listen. Going crazy. Okay, but moving on to next topic. Embiid calls it. Well, I wouldn't say he calls it quits, but he's sitting out for the rest of the season and focus on his health, which I think is a great decision. And what's your thoughts about that? Should he have did this? Is it a late move? What's your thoughts?
I'll go.
Go ahead.
Philly.
He should never played in the Olympics, for being honest.
Listen.
That's crazy. The man, for Philly to let him play in that stupid. He should never play in the Olympics. I don't think he's ever gonna be like the MVP and Embiid ever again. I just think it's just he's older now. He's never really slimmed down. He's still a heavy dude. You know what I mean? And he wants to be a guard at the same time. It's not like he's just banging on the block. You know what I mean? He wants to dribble. He wants to shoot. He wants to take you coast to coast. You know what I mean? He wants to do a lot. And he's always on the fucking ground.
He want to be Mr. Round and Mound.
Right. So I think he's always going to be at least a 25 and 12 guard for sure. But I just don't think the MVP Embiid is going to be there. And I don't know if he needs new scenery or what, but it might. I don't know. That trust the process era is done.
Yeah. Done. Yeah. It's a wrap for that.
Yeah.
I was. That's generous. You feeling nice today? 25 and 12. You think he's still gonna get that regardless?
Because there's no big men out there. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, if he can do that, I think any team would take that.
Absolutely.
Get him some new scenery. That'd be good. We'd appreciate that in a lot of places.
Some warm weather.
Yeah.
As KG said, fresh air. He needs some fresh air.
Fresh air.
He needs some fresh air, man. You know what I'm saying? He need to get up out of Philly. He needs some fresh air.
But nah, I feel you on that. I feel like the fact that the process definitely is over. So I feel like he does need to move to some new scenery. So I mean, I feel like if you get him in a new place where he's not the number one option, you can have someone else be the number one option. Have him kind of play sporadically.
Yeah.
You know, get that 25 and 12, 25 and 10 we need to play every other game. Kind of like Dwayne Wade in the back end of his career type shit. You know, something like that. I think that might be beneficial.
He's trying to get me going.
No, I didn't.
That's what D-Wade was.
I was trying to be relatable. That was relatable. He knew exactly what it was.
No,
he played second fiddle as soon as LeBron got there, bro.
That's not true. They both averaged 25 the first year.
Cool. You know he was allergic to back-to-back games at that point.
That's not. Y'all playing smart on D-Wade's name. Like, he played more than these people play nowadays.
Cool.
That's because these niggas don't play.
Exactly.
These niggas, they play as much as me and you do, twice a week.
Word.
It's crazy.
And get millions.
Right.
And get millions.
And they might not even play twice. So they got 2 games.
Embiid getting the bag and look at, you know what I'm saying?
Right. It's gonna be hard too with that contract to move. I feel
it is. But I do think that eventually he will get signed somewhere. I think he'll find a new place, but I do think it's done there. Him being the number 1 option is definitely done. But I do think he could be a piece of a championship, kind of like a Porzingis.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think he could be like a player Porzingis role to a team somewhere. So I think that's doable for him.
Okay. I feel like I agree with Quest. He should have never played in the Olympics. I was screaming that when he signed up to the Olympics.
I'm good for us, shit.
Yeah,
USA, nigga.
yeah, I feel you, but still, like
that nigga.
Like, but it's for the but look,
he had one good game. He dunked it on niggas.
Cool, but you come on, like you could have sat out, got your body right. I get it. You want a gold medal. This might be the only opportunity to get it. So I get why he just said fuck it. But look now. Look at Philly now, bro. Like you saying, the process is over. Like, to be real, Joel Embiid hasn't looked the same since James Harden left. Like, let's be real.
I'm not going that far.
Yeah, let's be real. He has not looked the same. Like, yeah, he puts up his numbers, but look, here you go saying he needs to be a second guy. When James was there, he was the number 1 guy, and James was making sure that he was well fed.
The reason because he's injured. It has nothing to do with the play style.
Yeah, but even when James, even when he was a little bit banged up, but it wasn't to a degree of how it is now, bro. You know what I'm saying?
He's always moving into the playoffs.
He
killed last year in the playoffs still on one leg. If y'all don't remember,
but in the
in
the first round.
And the problem with James, when they had the team together, they wanted to be like the new generation of what was it, Yao and Tracy.
I wouldn't say Yao and Tracy
because neither could be there at the same time.
That's true.
One was always fucking hurt. One was healthy, other one gone.
I mean, it was more on Embiid because James was always out there. But
was he?
Yeah,
that whole season.
Yeah, I doubt he missed a game.
He played over
in Philly.
He played.
He definitely missed.
Come on now.
He probably missed a game or 2.
You talking about playoffs or you talking about
regular season?
We're saying James Harden.
Yes,
he didn't miss no playoff games.
But you talking about regular season?
Regular season, he probably missed about. He barely missed any games.
I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna do that.
You're bugging.
If he played 60 plus, I'd be impressed.
Yeah,
he did play 60 plus. Look it up.
We're gonna have our stat team get into that.
Yeah, we're gonna have to. Yeah, he played 60.
Look it up over there.
Yeah, look it up over there. Hey, you know what I'm saying? I got you. You feel me? But yeah, that's how I feel. I feel like it hasn't been a drastic change, but the how easy the game was for him when James was there versus him leaving. And Maxi's a good player as well, could feed him as well, but I just think it hasn't been the same, bro. You know what I mean? So he stepped out a little too late. Should have probably took it. He should have did this way before All-Star. You know what I'm saying? When you're injecting your knee every other night, that's just bad. So you should have definitely just said, yeah, bro, I ain't gonna fuck it up even more. But he's still in time, so they could get them a little lottery because they ain't going to the playoffs. And
stat team just got back to us.
Yeah, he played how many games?
In 2021, 22, he had 21 games.
James Harden?
Yep.
Regular season?
Yep.
And you talking about when he just got traded there or something?
Yeah, he had another year. He
had
2022.
So go to that other year, I'm saying.
And how many you think he had?
He played more.
No, he said 81.
I played
82, right? He said 81. Maybe
I said you said if he played 60 plus.
I would have been impressed.
I said he definitely played 60
He
plus.
played 58. I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed.
2 more games.
I knew I wasn't impressed.
2 less games, I mean. Come on. 2 less games? How many
it's not
Embiid
82?
played?
I don't know.
You said 82.
82 is crazy.
Embiid probably played like 25. If that's the case.
But like he said, they probably would never.
They're never together. That's the issue.
I mean, you could say that, but moving on, staying on Philly, PG finally shut down the podcast. Say, you know what I'm saying, he gonna focus on basketball and getting them into the playoffs, which I think is a
no. Quote him. Championship.
Yeah. He said championship. I didn't want to say that because he ain't nowhere near close to that.
Quote him. What did he say? He said
championship. Focus on winning the championship, which I don't think he's nowhere. The Philly team is nowhere close to that. But yeah. What's your thoughts on him finally shutting down the podcast? Even though that's another situation, a person that should have did that way before.
I don't agree, bro. I know me and him was gonna agree to this. PG's definitely soft mentally.
Yeah.
He kind of like let you know that. Like, and I don't mean mentally like mental. I just mean like basketball wise and like that Philly market is brutal. And I think him shutting it down and saying that shit, it kind of makes it seem like you can't be a player and do your hobby at the same time. And you're kind of proving people right, like saying that, oh, the podcast is the problem, whatever. Right. Because he can't handle that Philly media. Bro, if y'all suck, do it. Draymond Green does it regardless after every game, if they win or lose. He don't give a fuck.
Fact.
You feel me? And that's what you got to do. That's your brand. You getting bread from that. If that's the space you love, you're going to do it, do it. You know what I'm saying? Don't let these people run you out of town and make you shut down what you like doing because y'all not having a good season. Like, bro.
He's not focused.
That for an hour a day, bro. All you're doing an hour a day, bro. We come here.
Clearly, it's playing.
Focus ain't got nothing to do with his knee stability.
Yeah.
His knee is the structure. The structural integrity of his knee is not good. It don't got nothing to do. He can podcast. He can do food reviews. He can do wine reviews. It don't matter. His knee gonna give out when he get out there. That's what it is.
So it's slow for Paul.
So that's really what it is to me. It's like, again, don't let them bully out your space. Yeah. You know, Pat Beverly had his pod, like you said. It's like, just make your bread. Do what you got to do, but like, you know, be upfront about it. You know, not everyone is LeBron who want to shut down social media when we get to the playoffs type shit. Yeah. So like that's his gimmick, whatever that works for him. But like you just stay in your lane. You know what I mean? Do you? You're not making the playoffs. Yeah. Facts. You know what I mean? So that's unrealistic. So you might as well just focus on the brand. Right. Do your branding and then, you know, try to make a boom next season. Yeah. Kind of like Embiid's doing. Yeah. Shit, might as well.
Nah, facts.
I think they bullied him though. How you feel about that shit?
I mean, yeah, shut it down. You know what I'm saying?
Why?
Like, you're not focused. I get what you're saying, but make the main thing, man. It's not looking good. You know what I'm saying right now. So you gotta shut everything down and focus on.
But you think the podcast is a distraction? It's 1 hour a day.
He raises a good point though, because if you think about the players that we did just name who did have podcasts, they did not suck during that time.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Like
Draymond's championship run, he wasn't doing no podcast.
Because there wasn't that type of space now. But
it was. It just he decided not to do it.
They're like the AFC. They've been sucking all season, and he's still been podcasting.
I think he has a different luxury because he's a champion. And he's not just a champion. Facts. He's like a generational champion.
Jalen Brunson and Josh Hart still got a podcast.
Shut it down. Shut it down.
I just don't.
Shut it down, because Tip's running y'all out of gas. Y'all need as much air as you can take.
You need all the sleep.
You need all the sleep.
That hour, we need you in bed.
Listen, Tip's taking all the gas out of them niggas, man. Listen, stop talking. But you need air.
I just mean it from a sense like it's 1 hour a day. You know these niggas eat, breathe, and sleep basketball. Like, facts. It's just an hour that we're seeing. If they was an hour fucking rolling dice or playing 2K, which a lot of them do, stream, whatever the case may be, what's the difference? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just because you're talking and having a space to talk, like, I don't know, like, you're an athlete at the end of the day, but you're not only an athlete. So I feel like, and you're a grown man, you can do whatever you want in life. Like, don't let these people tell you what you can and can't do. LeBron already said that. What you mean, shut up and dribble? Like, I'm more than that. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, shut up and dribble was a little bit more
I know, but
deeper than
but
podcast
a lot of people
speed.
make you think like you can't do both like you. You're saying focus the main thing. Why can't you do both? It's 1 hour a day.
Because he's not looking good right now.
Because niggas video games, if you're doing anything else,
you know what it really niggas
don't going out, what's the difference?
True.
That's if you're going out, you're under the radar. Niggas still gonna tell you when they see you outside, hey, you suck.
Yeah, word.
Y'all suck right now.
You're not doing what you're supposed to.
But that's the thing, it's like niggas don't want to listen to losers. And like I said, niggas always gonna bring you down. You know, heavy is the head that wears the crown. Yeah. So, you know, if you suck, niggas gonna be like, well, maybe you should focus on your craft. Because right now, you want to talk to us about random shit, but you're terrible at your job.
Or you over here drinking this, you know what I'm saying?
It's 1 hour a day, yo. That's what I'm saying.
Well, maybe he should be doing some knee stability training.
During that 1 hour. So if he's sitting there icing the bitch with it up and then he's talking, is that better for y'all?
Yes.
Yeah.
If he's taking jump shots after every fucking question, is that better for y'all? Like, I don't know. What
y'all Nah, I don't want to see all that. You feel me? Because that's a lot of.
That's my fault. They actually had to request in the chat.
What you say? Ball game. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't know, man. I think Quest, you make a great point. You know what I mean? Like, it is an hour a day, but I don't know.
And it's probably once a week. They drop it.
I mean, you know what?
Every day.
And we back, man. Listen, this shit getting on my nerve now. I'm ready to jump up there and pull that motherfucker down. You know what I'm saying? That shit going crazy. They act like we had Snoop Dogg, Wiz Khalifa in here or something.
Real session.
You know what I'm saying? Just a little something. Might have to leave a dog crack next time. But moving on, man. Jason Tatum says he's unappreciated. Do you agree?
Absolutely.
Yeah, he is definitely unappreciated.
His resume is like crazy. Like it's the same thing. People like when he was doing that as a rookie, dunking on LeBron and doing all that. He was like, "Oh, Tatum's gonna." Yeah. And then like he's been consistent. He's gotten better every year. He's won a championship. Fact. And it's like people would just be like, nah, like they just don't like. I don't know because he's laid back and he's light skinned. Mm-hmm. Like I don't know what it is. Like I really don't know what it is. But sponsored by Poland Spring.